Assalamualaikum. My name is Dasyril Ridzuan. So I will tell you about for Lab 2, Conservation and Biodiversity concept. So let's go for the introduction. So for the introduction is the variability of life on Earth is called biodiversity. Biodiversity take into account all the living organism present on Earth. Healthy and good biodiversity indicate a healthy and good ecosystem. So you got it. If we have a healthy and good biodiversity, so that means it have a good ecosystem. Hence, biodiversity is a very important. A healthy ecosystem also include the availability of pure water, pure air, healthy land, good climate, and availability of nutrients on Earth. Therefore, biodiversity conservation play an important role in the quality of life of all living organism, include us, animals, plants, and all organism. So it's very important to have a quality in ecosystem and biodiversity conservation. So we go to definition of biodiversity conservation. Biodiversity conservation is protection, restoration, and management of biodiversity in order to derive sustainable benefit for present and future generation, or it can also be defined as the totality of genus, species, and ecosystem in a defined area. So in conservation we have two types, in situ and ex situ. So we go to in situ conservation. In situ conservation means the conservation refers to the preservation and protection of the species in their natural habitat. It means the conservation of genetic resources in natural population of plant or animal species. In situ conservation involves the management of biodiversity in the same area where it is found. In situ biodiversity conservation has many advantages, so such as it preserves species as well as their natural habitat. Second is it ensure protection to a large number of population, and besides it is economic and convenient method of conservation. The last one is it doesn't require species to adjust to a new habitat. Different methods of in situ conservation include biosphere reserve, national park, wildlife sanctuaries, biodiversity hotspot, gen sanctuary, and site groves. Biosphere reserves. This national government nominated site large area of an ecosystem where the traditional lifestyle and natural habitat of the inhabitant of the ecosystem are protected. So this I did mention the what is in situ conservation and the advantage of doing the in situ conservation. So we go to ex situ conservation. So ex situ what is ex situ conservation? Ex situ conservation is a technique of conservation of biological diversity outside in natural habitat, targeting all level of biodiversity such as genetic, species, and ecosystem. So what is the advantage of ex situ conservation? So the first one is essential life sustaining condition like climate, food availability, veterinary care can be altered and be under human control. Second is artificial breeding method can be introduced, leading to successful breeding and creating many more offspring of the species. Next is the species can be protected from poaching, and population management can be efficiently done. Gen technique can be applied to increase the population of the species, and they can again reintroduce into the wild. So that's all from me. Bye bye.